Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it's to be when you're watching this. Hi, hey, how are you? Fremont Lee here, views and opinions expressed in this video, or those of the person saying it. That's me, Fremont Lee. Hi, how are you? Dropping the F-bombs today. It's from Busted Tees. I skipped yesterday, meaning I didn't post the video yesterday. Not that I was up skipping or anything, which would have been funny. uh, right. It is 6:31 a.m. as I am live streaming this on June 14th, 2021. No, 14th. Did I say 13th? 14th. Stuff. I keep playing the lotto, hoping I win enough to where I can get my own place. I share an two-bedroom apartment with my oldest brother. Well, it makes sense financially to split the bills and everything. It's just, there are times I just want to move out. I'm sure there are times he wishes I wasn't here. June 13th, yesterday's birthdays. Malcolm McDowell, who was in he's been in a lot of stuff. If you don't know who Malcolm McDowell is, I'm trying to think of A Clockwork Orange. The title just wasn't coming to me because he recreated. There was a photo sort of recreated with him and the cane, and he's kind of standing there. And Tim Allen, who's on whatever show now. Bob McGrath, who was Bob on Sesame Street, 1969 to 2017. Richard Thomas from the Waltons, he was John Boy. He was also in the TV movie It. Captain America, Chris Evans. Kick-Ass and or Quicksilver. Aaron Taylor Johnson from the movie Thor. Kat Dennings, Kat Dennings. Also from Thor. Stellan Skarsgård. He's been in other things. From The Breakfast Club and all I'm coming up with is Johnny Five. Short Circuit, Ali Sheedy from National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. The Tom Hanks movie where he was TB player. Ethan Embry. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Simon Callow. He looks familiar and is like, oh yeah. I couldn't tell you what he was been in. Greg Daniels. Belinda Bauer. She was in UHF, 1989. RoboCop 2, 1990. Lou B. Washington, who was the cameraman in UHF, 1989. He's also in the Weird Al music video Fat. The three heavyset gentlemen come up. The one that's like, hey man, where you been lately? I haven't seen you around Burger World. I think I got a pizza around here somewhere. Yeah. And then the other guy's like, ding dong, man, ding dong, man. It's like, no, I'm fine. But he was the heavyset gentleman that was offered, yeah. Lance Kinsey, who's in National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, 1993. And he was Proctor in the Police Academy movies. Proctor! Lynn Koplitz, she comedian, ENNE, the feminine spelling of. And to the late Ben Johnson, Mary Wicks, she was in Sister Act. She was the one with that voice that. Oh, I know a ringer when I see it. She was that. She was that sister in Sister Act. Paul Lynde, Basil Rathbone. Basil is the little seasoning spice, whatever. Basil is how I believe his name was pronounced. And Siegfried Fischbacher from Siegfried and Roy. Those are the birthdays for June 13th. That's out of the top 100 of 1,210. I had 0 numbers on the Fantasy 5 drawing, where I feel like I got fucked. Dropping the F-bombs. Maybe I'll have better luck tonight. I don't know. June 14th birthdays. If your birthday was June 13th, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I missed your birthday on your birthday, but noisemakers, no party poppers. I'm a party pooper. That's why every party needs a pooper. That's why they invited me. June 14th birthdays. Marla Gibbs. Eddie Mecca, who was the big ragu on Laverne and Shirley. He made an appearance or two on Happy Days. Joe Grifasi. I want to say he was the photographer in Brewster's Millions. I could be wrong on that. The Richard Pryor, John Candy, where Richard Pryor's character inherits money from an uncle he didn't know he had, and he couldn't tell anybody. He had to spend $30 million in 30 days for the real inheritance of whatever it was. I could be wrong on who that was, if that was him or not. It looked like him from the picture on IMDb. Yasmine Bleeth, Faizon Love, who was in Elf, the movie Elf. Boy George, do you really want to hurt me? Will Patton. I know there's a couple of football movies he's been in where he's like a coach or the dad of one of the students. I want to say he was the police officer chasing after Lawrence Fishburne and or Stephen Baldwin. The motorcycles. Trailer Howard, who was, I think, Natalie on Monk. I'm not sure. Yeah. Daryl Sabara, who's in Spy Kids, and he's done other stuff. Writer Diablo Cody. Chauncey Leopardi, who was Squints in The Sandlot, 1993. He was also Hulk or Hunk in Old Squints, I think, or something. I can't remember. I went in and looked, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Director Jay Roach, or Roach, R-O-A-C-H. Former President Donald Trump. Taylor Wiley, who's Chemo in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, 2008. And he's on the TV series Hawaii Five-0, 2010 to 2020. I'm not sure if the show's been canceled. I'm not sure if they just haven't done anything for 2021 due to COVID. They were like, well, let's hold off on that. I don't know. All our lives have changed because of COVID. Everyone's like, "Oh, mask up! You gotta wear a mask! You gotta wear a mask!" And then they're forcing the shots on everybody. Ooh, ooh, get the shot! Get the shot! You know, money for a shot. It's like Rochelle Davis, who was Sarah in The Crow, 1994. Uh, excuse me. Uh, Tennis great Steffi Graf, Alan Carr, and to the late Dorothy McGuire, who was in Old Yeller, 1957, and Disney's Swiss Family Robinson, 1960. She had done other things than that. Those are just a couple of that I picked. Burl Ives, Gene Barry, Sam Wanamaker, and Ronald Hunter, who was Gus in Van Wilder, 2002. That's from the top 100 of 1,256. They have not drawn the numbers for tonight, so and I'm I've debated whether to go out and replay the numbers I played last night, where I didn't match a single number, or just to stay home and say fuck it. I hope you're staying hydrated. Hope you're getting plenty to eat. I hope you, for your day. I hope you getting or had enough rest for your day, and then when you get home, you're able to take a nap. Whatever. I hope you're able to get enough rest. It is June 14th, 2021, as I am live streaming this. Currently 6:42 a.m. If your birthday is today, June 14th, happy birthday! Party popper, party popper, party popper, party popper. Yay! Not to be confused with the going full Kermit, as the pod damn idiots would say, where they're you don't do that whole lot. They did not have a video last week for after 55. They skipped a week. Texas had come up, so a few of the guys went down to Cedar Point, I believe, and then they did a video for this week, which was new as opposed to last week, which I think it was the first week of June they skipped. So the second week they did one, it got posted late in the week. You could tell that they had been out in the sun because Texas, from here down on his face, was kind of a bright red, almost pink looking, and here up, kind of pale, pasty. Because I'm guessing he wore a hat. They that's the Pod Damn Idiots podcast. If you haven't watched before, they have it on YouTube where they post a video. They have it's a podcast, but they do a video that for later stuff. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, good evening, nice afternoon, whatever it happens to be. Thanks for watching, and happy birthday if your birthday is today. Happy belated birthday if your birthday was yesterday. Take care.